Over the course of 17 years, Margarete Himmler received 273 letters from the man orchestrating the murder of 6 million people. In this archive, you find complaints about tension headaches, travel changes, and ordinary work frustrations. Out of all these pages of domestic trivia, there is exactly one reference to the camp system. A single postcard reads, "I am off to Auschwitz. Kisses, your Heine." When Allied interrogators finally captured Margarete at the end of the war, they looked at this silence and concluded she must have been kept completely in the dark. But this presents a profound legal problem. How does a justice system prosecute someone who commits no direct violence, signs no lethal orders, yet lives comfortably off the spoils of a genocide? Before he built the SS, Heinrich Himmler was an awkward, sexually timid 27-year-old party functionary with big ambitions and an empty wallet. Margarete Seagrowth was 7 years his senior. She was divorced, financially independent, and running her own private nursing clinic. When they met at a Bavarian resort in 1927, she pursued him. Her family money funded his early political career, and her savings kept them afloat while he climbed the ranks of the Nazi Party. She was the investor backing a monster before he had any real authority. This created an impossible trap for the Allies in 1945. If they punished Margarete simply for being his wife, they risked applying the Nazi principle of Sippenhaft, guilt by blood association. This precedent would collapse the denazification process by implicating millions of ordinary citizens. But letting her walk away free validated a terrifying excuse. It told the world that massive atrocities can function smoothly as long as the spouses profiting from them agree to ask absolutely no questions. In the summer of 1941, Heinrich Himmler brought Margarete and their 12-year-old daughter Gudrun on a family outing to Dachau. Dachau was the template of organized cruelty for the entire camp system. But camp administrators knew exactly how to present their work. They sanitized the tour route, hiding the emaciated prisoners and the locked buildings, showing off only the workshops and the gardening projects. That night, Gudrun wrote in her diary, "We saw the gardening work, we saw the pear trees, then we ate, then everybody got a present. It was lovely." But what did Margarete see? Did she catch the smell the perfume couldn't mask, or notice the fear in the prisoner's eyes just out of frame? Walking through a death machine and accepting a curated illusion of pear trees and presents is an active choice. She deliberately chose to maintain her own denial. The Allied interrogators missed a critical piece of evidence, her secret diaries. Far from being an ignorant bystander, her private writings are saturated with the dehumanizing ideology of the Nazi regime. On June 22, 1941, Germany launched Operation Barbarossa. Margarete noted the start of this invasion, a campaign that would eventually result in the deaths of 27 million people. But she immediately followed it with a reminder about a tin of caviar sitting in her refrigerator. The post-war tribunals had no framework for this kind of absolute indifference. In 1951, a Bavarian court legally classified her as a passive follower, cleared her of serious guilt, and allowed her to collect her pension. Less than 2 years later, under pressure from shifting Cold War politics, the exact same system reversed course entirely. They reclassified her as burdened and sentenced her to 30 days of punitive labor. The system didn't uncover new facts between those two trials. The contradictory verdicts happened because the courts simply did not know how to legally measure a complicity built entirely out of willful ignorance. When society legally excuses looking the other way, that silence metastasizes. Margarete's refusal to confront reality passed directly to her daughter. After the war, Gudrun fully embraced her father's legacy, becoming a founding member of a neo-Nazi youth organization. She eventually took on a leadership role in Stille Hilfe, or Silent Help. For decades, she actively raised funds and arranged legal defense to help fugitive concentration camp guards evade justice. The 12-year-old girl who recorded A Lovely Day Out at Dachau grew into an adult who weaponized her mother's silence to protect the very men who operated the gas chambers. Margarete Himmler died at the age of 73. She lived out her days without any court ever proving she ordered a single execution. Monsters may have designed the Holocaust, but it functioned through the indifference of the comfortable. It required people who could tour a camp, notice the pear trees, eat the caviar, and deliberately choose to look the other way.